There were some absolutely fantastic performances by Arsenal players out there today. Players stepped up in the absence of some of our keyest players. Not only can we be happy with our squad depth, but we can be happy with the way our manager rotated them in as well. This is your RASenal player ratings video. I'm your host, Dini. Welcome back to RASenal TV. This video starts right now. Yes, people, then welcome back to RASenal TV, and this is your RASenal player ratings video. Arsenal 3, Nottingham Forest 0, and it was a brilliant, scintillating. Was it scintillating? I wouldn't say it was scintillating. It was just dominant. It was a dominant performance from start to finish. Not were we worried. That don't make no sense. We were not worried about Nottingham Forest at all in that game. And we can only be proud of the players, of the performances that they put in to give us that dominant performance. So, starting first, in goal, David Raya. David Raya today, 100th Premier League appearance. Apparently he's got 41 clean sheets. That'd probably be 42 clean sheets. 42 clean sheets in 100 games for Arsenal. That's not bad at all. And that's one of the best, if not the best, in the Arsenal goalkeeping history. And he has a key save to keep it at 0-0 because he tips the ball on the bar from Chris Wood, as I said in the review video, and it's a clean sheet. You cannot be happier with that as a goalkeeper. You get the win and you get a clean sheet. You don't have to get the ball from out of your goal once. David Raya, you get a 7 from me today. 7! So, 0.5? 7.5. You get a 7.5 from me today. We do 0.5s on this channel over here. Going on next to Jurrien Timber. Another good game today. He forced another corner from Matt Sells. Absolutely strong at right. He's a very strong player. One-on-one as a defender, he is brilliant. He supported Madueke in attack today and in defense as well. Nottingham Forest, Callum Hudson-Odoi didn't really get a sniff from Timber at all. Timber played full 90 minutes, I believe. Timber did play the full 90 minutes because White did not come on. So Timber today, you, for me, get a 7. Kept Callum Hudson-Odoi quiet. Chris Wood, quiet. Everyone was quiet today. So the defense is going to get some good ratings today. Now, you may think, why are you doing this? Why are you giving him such a high rating? Did he do any more today than either a Timber or anyone else from the back four? I'm going to give a Mascara an 8. I'm going to give Christian Mascara an 8. And let me tell you why. Because since this guy has come in for Saliba, I haven't been worried about Saliba's absence. I haven't worried about our best defender being out. Do you lot hear what I'm saying? This is what Mascara's doing. Now, he did, and this is why it's justified as well. It is 2 games, but this is why it's justified. Because he comes in with 4 minutes gone at Anfield. And again, I don't miss Saliba. He plays out from the back. He's not afraid to play on the ball. He's not afraid to progress the ball from defense. He done that again today. And he also had a large ditch tackle in the second half today from a mistake that we made at the defense. Mascara cleaned it up. How many times have we seen Saliba clean up from the defense when a mistake is made? Mascara today, and because he's young as well, and because he's doing this at such a young age, and he's literally I'm saying, Saliba, relax. I'm literally saying, Saliba, relax. We can do this. If Mascara started against City next week, would anyone be mad? Let me know in the comments right now. If Mascara started against City next week, would anyone be mad? Let me know. Let me know in the comments below. But Mascara is getting at 8 today. Great performance from Mascara today. If I give him Mascara at 8 though, what do I give Gabriel? Gabriel was ever present. Gabriel was a bully. Gabriel was Gabriel. I'll give Gabriel a 7.5. I will give Gabriel a 7.5. I expect the Gabriel to do Gabriel things. That's what he did. The only thing he didn't do today was score from a corner. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's the only thing he didn't do today was to score from a corner. But Gabriel was Gabriel. 7.5. Kept the clean sheet. Colossal at the back. And I think he became captain when Odegaard came off. Correct me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Gabriel became captain when Odegaard came off. And that's, again, shows what Arteta thinks of him as a person, as a player as well, a leader of the team. It didn't go to anyone else. It didn't go to anyone else. It went straight to Gabriel. But to be fair, if I'm thinking about it, he's probably the most senior Arsenal player on the pitch at the time. Yeah, so it makes sense. Anyway, to be fair, Gabriel, you get a 7.5. Calafiori, he did get booked. But even though he had a booking, he still played very, very well today. Got some good, nice tackles in there. Broke down a counter-attack at one point where Nottingham Forest were trying to break away down the right-hand side. He gets a good tackle in. He's the one that sends the ball over the top for Eze to play in Eze's assist for Gyökeres to get the second goal for Arsenal. Calafiori, again, he'll probably get a rest on Tuesday and Skelly will start. But Calafiori, again, he's been great since he's come back. This start of the season had no injuries to worry about necessarily. Was he injured towards the start of the season? I think he's played every game so far. Man United, oh my Lord. I was thinking, did we play? I was genuinely thinking, I'm not even trying to banter. I was thinking, who did we play on the start? Is it like Wolves or something? He scored against Man United as well when we beat them 1-0. Honestly, I genuinely forgot about Man United. But Calafiori's been great since the season started. He gets a 7 from me today. So, Raya gets a 7.5. Timber did I give Timber a 7? I give Timber a 7 or 0.5. Timber a 7. Mosquera 8. Gabriel 7.5. Calafiori 7. I think that's decent. All right, moving into the midfield. And I feel like this person has to be the man of the match. 2 goals from the midfield. He had a great game in midfield as well today. Swept up, progressed the ball. But to be fair, he wasn't even pressured to do even more. He just did what he needed to do. Zubimendi, since he's come into an Arsenal shirt, I have wanted more. I've seen a more combative Zubimendi than I have the slick and stylish Zubimendi. But today, that finish from outside of the box was, I know it was a slight deflection, but the goal was crisp. Anyway, the goal was slick, it was crisp, and then he makes a run and gets in the right position for Trossard's cross to get his second goal of the game as well. Zubimendi, you get a 9 today. You get a 9 today because whoever scores the goals or assists the goals as well, their ratings naturally goes higher and goals win you games. And he scored 2 of them today. Martin Zubimendi, you get a 9. Thank you so much. Mikel Merino. Mikel Merino had a decent game. He didn't do much. He was obviously involved in the play, neat and tidy bits and pieces here and there. I give Merino a 7. He didn't have a bad game. He didn't have the greatest game. He had a good game. Merino, I give you a 7. Am I missing anything for Merino? Am I being too harsh? Let me know in the comments below. We can have a conversation, people. Make sure you're subscribed to RASenal TV. Moving on to Martin Odegaard. He comes off about 17 minutes, unfortunately, with a shoulder injury. I think he injured the same shoulder similarly as well. So whether he's going to be available for the game on Tuesday against Athletic Bilbao remains to be seen. But the person who came in place of him was Ethan Nwaneri. And when Ethan Nwaneri came in for Martin Odegaard, the performance didn't drop. If the performance levels didn't drop, if anything, they went up a little bit. Nwaneri adds a little bit more because he's a bit more of a risk taker than Odegaard. Odegaard is the captain and leads by example, right? He will try to build up the play from the back, progress it forward and try to be on the end of it, or still be the last person to try to make that final pass. He does a lot of work. Nwaneri's a free spirit. He's young. He's vibrant, he's inventive, he's full of improvisation, he's full of tricks as well. And the way him and Madueke were linking up at points with nice little passes and laying each other off down the line, 4 breaks and this, that and the other. Nwaneri is going to thrive this season if he gets the minutes. There's no doubt about it. So Nwaneri, today for your performance, I'm going to give you a 7 now. Should I start with Eze? Should I start with Madueke? Should I start with Gyökeres? I'm going to start with Victor Gyökeres again. Now, one thing about Gyökeres as well, even though he's going to score goals, I'm telling you lot now, he's going to get a decent amount of assists this season, because even though he wants to score goals, he's not afraid to lay off the ball to the left winger or to the right winger as well. If they're in a better position to get a goal, he's going to get goals, because he did that for Eze today as well. I think he may have did it for Madueke a couple of times. I could be wrong, but I'm definitely seeing him give it to Eze in terms of giving the ball to Eze. Pause. Just be careful with that. Be careful with that. But I've seen Gyökeres earlier in the season as well lay off the ball to different people if they're in a better position. He will get a number of assists this season. But what we signed him for was to score goals, and score a goal he did. Calafiori sends the ball over the top for Eze, and who's in the right place at the right time is Victor Gyökeres. Victor Gyökeres, I'm going to give you a 7 today for your. He didn't get many touches on the ball. Correct me if I'm wrong. I could be lying, people. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think he got many touches on the ball today. Moving on to Eberechi Eze. This man, 14 years ago, was released by Arsenal, and now he's back home at the Emirates, playing his heart out in the red and white. Not only is it amazing to have him in this team, but it's amazing to see him play and what he can do. We knew that he was a baller at Crystal Palace, but to see this baller here at Arsenal on the left-hand side, Martinelli and Trossard, you are in trouble on that left-hand side, because this man is here to play, and he doesn't care. He's doing what he needs to do. He knows the thing about Eze, because I believe that he's playing like this. He knows the job that he has to do. He can play the structure and do his own thing at the same time too. He's serious with it. He's slick with it. The turns, the flicks, honestly, the link-up play, the want to actually take a shot and go, cutting on your right foot and shoot. He can beat a man down the left like a traditional winger would do, or he would cut in, or if he needs to as well, he will start the play again. But it's his decision making that separates him from Martinelli. It's his decision making that separates him from Trossard, and his alertiveness and his decisiveness in those moments. Eze, wow. You get a 7 point. Wow. Okay, Zubimendi is a 9, but he is the man of the match. Actually, no, yes. Actually, no, yeah. Zubimendi is a 9. I was going to say so. Eze, you get an 8 for today's performance. You get an 8. Moving over to Madueke. Well, as I said, I'm going to put my phone down because I'm on to Madueke now. Actually, I'm going to do this. So, Wanyeri got a 7. Trossard gets an assist. We got an assist, I'll give you a 7. Martinelli, 6. Rice came on. What did you do, Rice? Give you a standard 6. Wanyeri, Rice, Trossard, Martinelli. Who else came on? Someone else came on. Who else came on, people? Give me 1 second. Who else came on? Skelly for Calafiori. Skelly, I give him a standard 6. For the ones that came on, that came in for the players, yeah. Trossard 7, Wanyeri 7, Skelly 6. I've forgotten, but 6 either way. We know what it is. Madueke. The reason why I've saved Noni Madueke for last is this. As I said already, I didn't want him at the club, and I'm letting you know. I'm letting you remember where my mind was when Madueke came in, and as to why I'm giving him this segment at the end. I didn't want him at the club. I didn't want another Chelsea player at the club. But since he's put on the Arsenal red and white, he's changing my mind. He's changing a lot of other people's mind. Today, I saw someone that could potentially have thought about it in my mind. I asked myself, could this man actually really take Saka's place? It's only been 4 games. Saka is Saka. But if he starts adding goals and assists to the great wing play that he's doing, cutting people down. His performances from international break have led into this as well. It's continuous. It's still going with Madueke. He's finding his form. He's finding his feet in this system, and it's like he's been given the freedom to attack and do what he needs to do. Eze been given the freedom to attack and do what he needs to do, and he's been fearless at it. And I think there's a part of Madueke that wants to prove himself to this Arsenal crowd that, you know what, I'm not going to say nothing about the abuse that came in and this, that, and the other. I'm just going to do the talking with my feet. And since he's come in, all he's done is talk with his feet. That's all he's done. All he's done. Noddy Madueke, I give it 8.5 for today's performance. I can't give him a 9 because Zubimendi is the man of the match, scoring 2 goals from midfield as well. Brilliant. But Madueke, if you scored a couple of goals today, so, or you scored and assisted, I would have probably given you the man of the match. I'm not going to lie, because I was absolutely impressed with his performance today. Now, is that too much, people? Am I doing the most? Let me know in the comments below, because I'm sure you will let me know if I'm doing the most. But people, that has been your RASenal player ratings video from your host Dini on RASenal TV. Make sure you subscribe here if you are new, and smash a like on the video, and let me know your player ratings in the comments below as well, people. I think I've been fair, but we can't stop there, people, because tomorrow we're going to start previewing the game to Athletic Bilbao on Tuesday. So make sure you're subscribed and locked in and notified, okay? Because we're just going to keep going, people. We've got things to do. We've got work to do. We got games to play. We've got games to win, people. But what is good is that going into Man City next week in terms of the Premier League, we can be relaxed. We've done our job. We've done our job now. They got a Manchester derby tomorrow. So even though Man United are in the form that Man United are in, a Manchester derby is a Manchester derby right now. And Man City aren't the team that they once were at the moment. They're still finding their feet. So we're going to see what happens going into that game next week as well. But up first, it's Athletic Bilbao. So make sure you're subscribed to RASenal TV. Make sure you smash a like on the video. Comment your thoughts down below, and we'll be back tomorrow. 3-0 to the Arsenal. We can be happy. We have a team. We have squad depth. We have rotation. We have improvisation for the RASenal Nation. Love and guidance, people. Peace.